You know what? First, I have to start with my kick glass moment. My girl Sedona Prince, who is clearly making imprints across the madness that is March Madness. And what I have to talk about is it does seem like irony, quite possibly, to me that the woman who is literally changing the game is also a prince. Got to think about that. But anyway, it really does show the power of voice right now, right? Because women's sports have not had the resources that men's have for a very long time. And yet we all know, right? 4% of sports media coverage goes to women. And 0.4% of the dollars go to sports sponsorship, right? For women. Now, when we saw the weight room photo, the little dumbbell rack and the sanitized mats versus the portable Planet Fitness that the men had, all I could think of is, oh look, that's 0.4% right there, because that's about what the women got relative to the men. And cheers to Sedona Prince and some of the other women for kicking glass and literally taking their destiny in their hands with their TikToks to call out bad behavior. Because it's not new, but every time like you can see something like that, it's shocking, right? The weight room, shocking. The food, Tyson would have turned up his nose at, right? Like you had a feast versus a prepackaged, I might choose famine, right? I mean, and even the swag bags, like one was a swag bag, one was a bag that looked like it was the leftovers from people picking up pamphlets in the parking lot. Like
a swagless bag.
Yeah, there was no swag to that bag. Like, and then the arguments, right? The arguments even kind of added insult to injury, right? Well, we don't have space. Really? Space. That's what you're going to say? Or we weren't communicating. How can you possibly say you weren't communicating? This is maddening in March Madness, though obviously, as we said, women in sports, not surprised, but I think it's really powerful that we see the response that people had to those inequities.
I can't get over the food. Like watching those videos, like the diet plan, these are high-end athletes, and what you're serving them each meal is just ridiculous. I can't get over it and how it looks.
You know how I feel about the dry turkey, right? This even trumps dry turkey, right? Like this was maybe like dry tofurkey. Like it didn't even look like it actually came from anything that was at one time an actual natural substance.
Right. Thank you, TikTok, because I feel like without TikTok, we wouldn't be able to see these vlogs, these videos, the way that they're done so quickly. So everybody can see them all over the place on social media. And that's a way to get a kick glass moment like this out there.
It is. And so thank you, Sedona Prince, for kicking glass, putting the madness in March Madness on blast, because I think what we're going to see is not only the response that people had to this, right? But I think it's putting other leagues and teams on notice that you're not going to want to do that anymore, or you're going to face the viral video backlash of the Prince movement.
And you're going to hear it here on the Juke, of course.